everyone, what's up and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Liz, your host here, Crimes Untold, and welcome back to Valentine's Crimes of 2024, where I cover different cases that involve killing of spouses, like long lost loves, trying to find long lost loves. That's basically what this story is, which I'll kind of you'll understand when I explain it to you. And it's actually a New England case, which I'm really excited about because I used to want to cover a lot of cases from New England, but because I reside in New England, I'm really close to a lot of these places where this happened or where like they first disappeared, which is exactly in this case. I'm not far from where she disappeared from, so it's it's kind of close to home. I will sprinkle in more New England cases in the future, but as of right now, I'm doing a lot of true crime recaps and obviously this Valentine's Crimes, which is the 1st through the 14th of the month. And I'm also still covering my true crime recap of the week. So today, oh, and if that piqued your interest, I highly suggest you to subscribe, turn your post notifications on all. Don't forget to like and leave a comment on whatever case you want me to cover if it piques your interest. I do like to cover older cases because legally it's easier to cover them because if there's anybody that's related to the victim that's still alive, they can sue you for making money off of their family member's death and stuff like that. So it's all to be safe and stuff like that. If you don't understand that, that's why. So Spring Dawn, or the murder of Dawn Birnbaum, is the one that I'm going to be talking about. So Spring Dawn was met with foul play just a few days after she ran away. So on March 23rd of 1993 in Bellefonte, Pennsylvania, Spring Dawn Jane Doe was discovered by a passerby motorist. Her body was found in a snowbank that was between Route 26 and Route 550. She was bound and had been strangled via ligature strangulation. It was apparent during her autopsy that she died in a different place than where she was discovered. She was dead for less than 12 hours when she was found as well. This Jane Doe would be identified in April, so just a month after, and she would be identified as that of Dawn Birnbaum. So Dawn Birnbaum had left a boarding school she was at in Poland Springs, Maine, and this was called the Eton School or Eton School. It's Etan, but there's a funky like notation above it, so that means that there's something different about the name. So this school was made and designed to help students through behavior modification and to be therapeutic. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Ultimately, the school would be shut down due to allegations of abuse in April of 2011. But on March 21st of 1993, Dawn decided that she wanted to find an ex of hers that she missed. And this ex of hers was a truck driver. So what better way for her to do it is if she runs away from the school that she's put into, this boarding school, and to try and find him. So when she escaped the school, it is believed that she was picked up by a truck driver. This truck driver would be the last one to see her alive. So on her remains, they found numbers that were extremely faint on her left hand. So just written on her hand, kind of like if you're getting digits from somebody, they'll write it on, typically it's your left hand. So the numbers ended up being two different ones, one of which belonged to her guidance counselor, who actually is the one that identified her. It was made clear that he was talking to her when she left the school in the days prior to her death. Also, at the scene of the crime, they found tire tracks that seemed to belong to a truck, specifically a semi-tractor trailer truck. The FBI then was able to trace these tire tracks back to a truck and a driver of the Ohio Trucking Company, and this driver's name was James Cruz Jr. So after the police secured search warrants, they found samples of Spring Dawn's hair in the area of the passenger seat of the truck's cab, and they were able to definitively prove that he had sexual intercourse with her, whether it was consensual or not. But that wasn't also what linked him to the area. His logbooks would have him in the area when Spring Dawn was discovered. So James Cruz Jr. was charged with this murder, and the reason why I wanted to add this is because she was trying to find somebody that she loved, and unfortunately she died because of it, which is really sad. So James Cruz Jr. was arrested on September 8th of 1993. It did take a little bit. But he was sentenced to life without parole on March 13th of 1994, so just a year after she was found. So that, my friends, is the murder of Don Birnbaum from Poland Springs, Maine. I hope you guys learned something from this, and I'll see you tomorrow in my next video.